Welcome to Ananda Yoga for Energy. Remember that yoga practice is all about energy, and as we work at the yoga asanas and the breath, use the yoga affirmations and your will to vitalize the body and the mind. And this will be an excellent practice to lift your spirits, to lift your energy level, and just for general vitality in the body and mind and spirit. Let's get started. Come up to a standing position. And let's just take a few breaths to get centered in Tadasana, the standing mountain pose. With the feet hip width apart, just rock gently side to side, front and back. Find your center and lengthen up through the whole body, through the spine. Relax the arms at your sides. And just with the eyes closed, lift the gaze gently upwards to the point between the eyebrows and the forehead. Take a few deep breaths in through the nose, out through the nose, and really feel the belly move with the breath here. And just become aware of your body, of your energy, of your mind here, just for a few moments as we begin our practice, yoga for energy, in the grounding, standing mountain pose. Take one more breath. And open the eyes. Come up to the top of your mat, and let's start with sun salutation to get the body warm, vitalized, loose here. The feet hip width apart. Move a little quickly here through the Surya Namaskar, sun salutation practice. Standing tall once again in Tadasana. First bring the hands to the heart. And with eyes open or closed, just pause for a moment here, take a breath. And let's start with our affirmation. Mentally affirm salutations to the sun, to the awakening light within, to the dawning of higher consciousness in all beings. There it is. Lift your spirit, lift your heart. And with an inhale breath, lift the arms, reaching tall, reach through the fingertips. Exhale and dive forward in a long forward bend. Just ease into it here. As you step the left leg back now, inhale, reach the arms overhead in a lunge position. Exhale and come forward. Step the right leg back and come into downward facing dog. Lift the hips and here lengthen the spine. Good. Now step the left foot forward and once again take an inhale breath with a lunge, reach the arms overhead. And exhale, arms forward. Step the right leg up, relax the head down, and lengthen the spine. Inhale once more to lift up nice and tall. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart once more. Pause for a breath between sides. And once again, with an inhale breath, energy rising with the arms up. Exhale, forward bend, lengthen the spine. Now it's the right leg stepping back at the other side. Inhale, Banarasana, the lunge or monkey's pose. Exhale as you come forward, arms down, and left leg through. Once again, just come right into downward dog, lengthen, and right foot forward to the other side. Inhale, lunge and lift, deep breathing, steady, graceful movements with the breath. Arms down, and left leg up, relax the head, and lengthen the spine. Inhale up nice and tall once again, and exhale, hands to the heart. Take a breath. Once again, lift the gaze, draw the energy upwards as you mentally affirm salutations to the sun, to the awakening light within, and feel it inwardly now, to the dawning of higher consciousness in all beings. That felt good. Let's move through one more practice together of sun salutation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lengthen the spine coming forward. Left leg back. Inhale, lunge and lift. Exhale, forward, right leg through. Downward facing dog. Move with your breath here. Left leg up, feel the energy flowing. Reaching tall, lunge. Exhale, right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, Hasta Uttanasana, the standing backward bend. And hands to the heart once more. Good, last time through, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward. Right leg back, other side now. Gracefully energizing, vitalizing as you flow. Left leg through, downward dog. Right leg up, inhale, lunge. And exhale, forward, left leg up, head down. Take an extra breath, pause here, lengthen the spine, backs of the legs, just let it go. And finally, inhale up, nice and tall, lengthen, and hands to the heart. Finally, one more time, bring it in and focus the mind. Salutations to the sun, to the awakening light within, to the dawning of higher consciousness in all beings. Just one more breath, centered, relaxed, and still. Excellent. Open the eyes. Come back to the center of your mat. Any position here for Ardha Chandrasana, the half moon pose. Start with the feet together now, and from Tadasana, feet together now. Inhale, reach the arms up. Join the thumbs with the palms facing forward for this version, half moon pose. Come up on the balls of the feet so the heels are lifted a bit. Inhale, lengthen the spine, reaching tall. Lengthen up and over to the left side. Left side of the body stays long as you reach up tall. Open through the right side. Keep your chin up, not too high, but chin up and chest open as you breathe fully here. Once again, feel energy, vitality in the body as you breathe, as you stretch, as you lengthen tall. Mentally affirm, strength and courage. Fill my body cells. Feel that vitality flood your being. Just a couple more steady deep breaths through the nose and half moon pose. Keep pressing the hips over to the right side. Engage the legs. One more breath, reaching tall. And exit the pose gracefully, relaxing arms down, feet apart. And as always, in Ananda Yoga practice, pause for a breath or a moment here as you lengthen upwards, relax and be still. Just to focus the mind. Let's come to the other side now, feet together once more. Inhale, arms up. Join the thumbs once again, palms forward. Soften the shoulders. Even as you inhale, lengthen up on the balls of the feet once more. Reaching to the right side, hips to the left. Again, keep those hips and shoulders facing forward. Chest up, chin up, even the gaze lifted a bit now as you lengthen and feel energy rising up through the body. Once again, mentally affirm, strength and courage. Fill my body cells. Challenge your practice here. Go a bit deeper perhaps, but not at the expense of strain or any discomfort. Just breathe into the asana here. A couple more breaths. Again, mentally, strength and courage. Fill my body cells. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting tall to exit and relaxing down once more. Come back into comfortable, relaxed, standing tall. Couple breaths, just center your energy, lift it upwards with the gaze. Just taking it within as we pause between poses. Okay, next breath, open the eyes. Come into a wide stance now for Prasarita Padottanasana. Nice forward bend, long spine, long stretch through the hips and legs. The wide stance, 3 to 4 feet on your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up tall. As you exhale, come partway forward and just pause for a moment. Keep the chest lifted a bit, but lengthen the back of the neck. You can place the hands gently on the thighs. Really feel length from the tailbone out through the crown of the head. Just take 1 or 2 more breaths here. Feel this length of the spine as we come forward. Now into the full fold. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale down with control. Relax the head down. Bring the hands to the floor or perhaps to the ankles or the feet. You may even bind the big toes with the index and middle finger. Relax the head all the way down and soften. Use the breath to relax and lengthen through the body, through the stretch in the legs, through the low back and the spine. Really soften everything with the breath and feel a flow of energy in this relaxation, in this forward fold, in this surrender. Feel a flow of energy upwards to the heart and to the head and brain as you breathe fully here. And mentally affirm, I relax and cast aside all mental burdens. I relax and cast aside all mental burdens. Just a few more breaths here. Steady, easy breathing and relaxation and surrender as you offer the body, the breath, the energy forwards in the forward fold here. One more breath, relaxing deeply. Nice opening, stretching long spine. Inhale to come out. You may bend the knees a little here or bring the hands to the thighs for support. Or as you're ready, reach the arms out and inhale to come up nice and tall. Circle the arms down once more. Wide stance or feet together, your choice. In Tadasana, just pause for a few breaths once more. Relax the body, lift the gaze. Eyes open or closed. Just once again, withdraw your awareness from the periphery into the spine, into the cave of the yogi in the mind. Lift the gaze upwards in stillness. One more breath here. Next breath, open the eyes. Let's move into a nice energizing asana now with Parsvakonasana, the side angle pose. Once more, nice 3 to 4 foot stance, longer for longer legs. Start on the left side. I will be your mirror for this one. So your left foot turns out to 90 degrees. Take a nice deep lunge. You may even come down a few times to loosen up across the hips and inner thighs, helping you to go a bit deeper in Parsvakonasana. Nice energizing pose here, stretching through the legs. Nice stable legs here with a deep lunge. Now just bring the left hand upwards with the elbow or forearm resting gently on the thigh. Inhale, sweep the right arm overhead like an extension of that right side of the body. Turn the gaze up past that right hand and stay long through the whole spine. So make it an active pose. Try not to collapse in the chest and the torso or spine. And keep those legs active, powerful here in side angle pose. Breathing fully. Feel a course of energy rising upwards through that upper arm and hand as you mentally affirm, I am a fountain of boundless energy and power. I am a fountain of boundless energy and power. Just a few more breaths here. Those legs, spine long with strength here. And even bring some relaxation into the effort as you breathe here. Find a balance. Effort and ease. Just one more breath in side angle pose. Good. Keep the mind focused as we move through our practice. Now inhale to release. This windmill back to center. Turn that left foot in. Once again, your choice, wide stance or bring the feet in. Standing tall for a few breaths here between sides. Drawing the energy upwards. Just incorporate that balance of, once again, energy, activity with calmness, with relaxation in your yoga practice, in life. Find that equanimity of body and mind. Let's go to the right side now, eyes open, and turn the right foot out. Once more, you can lunge a few times. Loosen up, open up across the hips. Find a nice deep lunge for yourself there. Right arm down. Just gently resting, not much weight there. Left arm up. Reaching through those fingertips. Once again, gaze forward or as you're able, upwards past that left arm and hand. But keep the whole spine long. Avoid strain. Just find that balance of effort and ease. Once again, steady the breath, steady the gaze. You can focus the mind in your asana practice. Even as you energize the body, challenge the body, focus the mind. Calm and focused here as you breathe steadily. Strength of the legs supporting side angle pose. Reaching through the arm, through the spine. Once again, mentally affirm, I am a fountain of boundless energy and power. That breath moving steady through the nose. I am a fountain of boundless energy and power. One more breath here, calmly focused. Good. Release gracefully with an inhale, straighten the leg. Once again, back to center. Now step the feet in. Standing tall for a few breaths, relax the body and be still. Again, focus your energy, focus your awareness upwards. These brief pauses in our Ananda Yoga for energy practice today. One more breath here, centering, standing tall. And let's move down to seated position on the floor. Come into Sasamgasana next. Again, using these forward bends to complement our backward bends as we really energize our practice. For hare pose, really excellent classic yoga posture. Come into a kneeling position and then kneel forward into child's pose, Balasana. Grasp the feet from behind. So you've got the fingers inside the heels, just the thumbs on the outside of the foot. Draw the forehead in tight towards the knees and place the top of the head on the mat. As you inhale, lift the hips on an exhale and pull through those heels. going to keep my head up a little so you can hear me. Just get some traction so you can stretch through the spine. Draw the forehead in tight towards the knees as you can. Little compression, feeling of tightness. It's just fine in the abdomen here. So you stretch deeply through the shoulders and spine. Breathe here and just keep light pressure on the crown of the head if you can there. Just a few more breaths in hare pose, Sasamgasana. And mentally affirm, I am master of my energy. I am master of myself. Feel strength and control here with the breath in mind. Just one more breath in hare pose, stretching deeply through the spine. And slowly release now the breath, lower hips to heels, and relax in child's pose. Again, soften the body. Relax deeply here just for a few breaths. Relax the spine especially, and keep the mind focused. It's never passive in our yoga practice, but always alert and awake. Inhale and press up to seated now for Ustrasana, the camel pose. Once again, an excellent complement, a forward and backward bend on the spine now, energizing and lifting it upwards. So you bring the hands to the base of the spine, bring the fingertips in towards the coccyx or the tailbone. Push the hips forward. Take a deep breath in to lengthen the spine. Really press through the hips as you lift the chest. Just a fine place to start here with the gaze upwards. Avoid craning the neck or jackknifing way back, but keep the back of the neck long here as you come into the pose. And if you're ready, go one hand each to the heels. No need to come down if you're not quite there yet. Keep pushing the hips forward in any position and lengthening the spine all the way through that neck and head. Breathe fully here through the nose. And again, feel energy and vitality blossoming through the heart, through the mind here. As you reach through the chest, through the spine actively in camel pose. Real dynamic, energizing and vitalizing asana here. Keep the breath flowing. Keep the heart open to an experience of the divine, of spirit within you. Mentally affirm then, with calm faith, I open to thy light. Feel that energy, that presence opening within you. Just one more breath here. With calm faith, I open to thy light. Inhale, come out slowly. Support the back as you need to. Reach the arms overhead and lengthen the spine. Just come down to seated position once again. And sit tall with a straight spine. You can sit cross-legged if you prefer, but just take a few breaths. Again, always important. Just tip the scales here with the energizing asanas. Come into a calmly focused, neutral, relaxed position to draw it in and up the spine to the point between the eyebrows. The seat of higher consciousness for the yogi. Just one or two more breaths here. Still and focused. Okay, next breath, open the eyes. Let's come onto your bottom here for Ardha Matsyendrasana. We'll practice the half spinal twist pose. With the legs out in front, I'll show you from the side here and just start with bending that left leg so you can tuck the right foot under. You can keep that right leg straight if you choose. If you tuck it in, bring the heel nice and tight to the hip here or the buttocks. And once again, if you're able to, cross that left foot over the right knee. Right hand to the base of the, left hand to the base of the spine. Hug that knee in nice and tight. And with an inhale breath, lengthen the spine. As you rotate, keep the head and neck nice and long. Gaze over that left shoulder. Try to keep the spine straight. Avoid leaning way back through that left hand. Really lengthen up with some support with the breath here. Lengthen and twist. Excellent stretch for the spine, freeing up energy in the body in that central channel in the spine. Let the breath flow here as you twist. Keep the heart lifting and open. Feel a sense of energy, a sense of love, even of compassion in your asana practice here. The heart energy opening and spreading here as you mentally affirm, I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. Again, just a breath or two more. Stay active, lift and twist. Opening the heart, opening the spine. Now, inhale to release. Rotate back to center. If you can, sit in hero's pose. Just cross the knees or come into any comfortable seated position and pause with a straight spine. Again, just a few breaths. Relax the body, relax the mind, but focus deeply in stillness. Okay, let's do the other side. You can just simply switch the legs. Left heel comes into the buttocks. Right foot crosses over. Again, alternatively, go ahead and keep that leg straight. I'll show you from the front for this one. So again, with the leg straight, left leg straight, or tuck it in tight to the buttocks if you can for the full pose. Right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen up and twist. Again, you can hug that knee in tight. Even bring the elbow outside if you'd like with the palm open. Lots of variations for these asanas. Basically, keep the spine long and twist. Again, without straining, without wrenching on that knee. Keep the spine lifted, the heart open, and gaze over that right shoulder now. Breathing smoothly. Again, feel the heart lifted. Feel the flow of energy in your yoga practice, underlying the physical body. Through the breath, through the mind is the flow of prana, or life force, or energy in yoga. Once more, feel the heart open, spreading the heart energy through Ardha Matsyendrasana, spinal twist. Mentally affirm, I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. Breathing through the nose, just a moment longer here. Lengthen and twist. Inhale to release, lengthen and come back to center. Once again, cross the knees if you're able, or sit comfortably in any position. Straight spine, relaxed, gaze gently lifted. Inhale, breath, eyes open. Let's turn to the side now for Paschimottanasana. Simple forward bend, lengthening and opening the spine once more before our final backward bend. Bow pose coming up. If you choose to here, use a blanket or cushion for really any of the seated poses, especially forward bends, to help lengthen the spine as you come forward. Just sit on the edge of the blanket. Inhale, arms up, lengthen the spine, and just come partway forward again. As with all the forward bends, focus on a straight spine as you come into the pose, chest lifted. And take a breath here. You may even lift up a bit out of the pose to find a nice, tall, long feeling in the spine. Just for one more breath. You can keep the arms long as you wish and lengthen coming into the full pose. Once again, relax the head down and soften, lengthen through the whole spine. Stretch through the legs. Wherever you feel resistance, let the breath flow there. And release like a flow of energy. Just meet resistance with relaxation. Use the breath, stillness. Here as you open the spine. Just breathe calmly, the mind focused. Mentally affirm, I am safe, I am sound. All good things come to me, they give me peace. A few breaths, moments longer here. I am safe, I am sound. All good things come to me, they give me peace. One more breath, relaxing body and mind. Inhale to release now, lengthen the spine. You can reach the arms out, lengthening tall, and circling down. Sit tall in Dandasana, staff pose, or any comfortable seated position. Pause for breath or two here. And open the eyes, get a breath in. Let's come forward onto the mat for, again, a nice energizing pose here in Dhanurasana, the bow pose. For Dhanurasana, lay on the belly in prone position and bend the knees to grasp the ankles from behind. So once you're here, the fingers on the inside, thumbs are on the outside of the heels, or rather the ankles again. Keep the knees in nice and tight for this pose, and try to keep kicking through the legs as you lift the chest. So real dynamic tension in this pose. As you inhale, kick up through the legs, lift the chest, and lift the gaze upward. As with all our backward bends, avoid throwing the head all the way back. Keep some length through the back of the neck. As you lift the gaze, kick through those feet and legs. Chest lifted, hold dynamic stretch through the spine. Breathe fully here through the nose. And mentally affirm, I recall my scattered forces to recharge my spine. Keep that breath flowing, energy rising upwards here. It's a couple moments longer so you can hold it, bow pose. Lengthen with an inhale and slowly release. Arms and legs down, head to one side. Pause and relax deeply, the eyes closed, but keep the mind focused. Inhale, breath, and eyes open, press up to seated once more. Let's close our Yoga for Energy practice with a simple but powerful pose in Parvatasana, the seated mountain pose. Again, use a cushion if you like for any comfortable seated position, really. You can practice lotus or half lotus pose. Sit in any comfortable position, the spine straight, palms upturned. Close the eyes for a few breaths. See if you can feel any awakened energy through our yoga practice, and draw it upwards consciously with the breath, with your awareness of the body, of the spine, and the gaze gently lifted. Let's do a simple seated mountain pose now. You can keep the eyes closed as you like for this simple practice. Inhale the arms up overhead, join the palms together. Soften the shoulders, but keep a sense of energy rising upwards through the spine, through the body, even upwards through the arms and fingertips. With gaze lifted, we'll do a very simple breathing practice here, component to this asana. Take an inhale breath in through the nose, fill the lungs, feel the belly expand, and hold the breath now briefly. Draw the navel in sharply towards the spine, just for a few moments, holding the breath like that, and then let it out. Exhale through the nose. Do it again. Inhale deeply, hold the breath, and draw the belly in. And exhale. Do this a few times on your own. If you need to bring the hands down to the heart, go right ahead. Just keep a sense of energy rising up in the pose. So you do this simple breath, and you can mentally affirm, my thoughts and energy rise up to touch the sky. My thoughts and energy rise up to touch the sky. Let's do that breath one more time. Full inhale, holding the breath just for a few moments as you draw the belly in, helping to get a sense of energy rising upwards in the spine, the point between the eyebrows. And then just let the breath flow freely through the nose. And let's inhale to exit the pose, reaching tall and circling arms down. Come back to seated, palms upturned comfortably, relaxed, and sitting tall. Let's just do a really simple meditation here, just for a few moments. Relax the body, lift the gaze, couple our asana, yoga for energy practice, with a little meditation. Just briefly directing your awareness and energies upwards towards higher awareness, towards a sense of peace or joy. You can continue your meditation practice on your own. We'll close, and just remember that all of our yoga practice is a balance of effort, of ease, of bringing more energy into everything that you do. So energy and joy to you. Namaste. Thank you for tuning in to our yoga video here on our Ananda Yoga meditation channel. Be sure to check out some of our other many videos, and please leave a comment or question if you have any. And be sure to like and share our videos so that we can share yoga and meditation with everyone. Namaste.